What's up, everybody? Pandemonium. We back. Yo, man, I can't tell you guys how excited I am. Man, it's pretty dope to say that I have started a podcast. Uh, I can't even lie to you. And again, I just want to say thanks, man, for those who have been supporting, who've been sharing, telling others about it. I am so grateful. And again, man, I hope and I pray that you keep rocking with me and we're going to keep this thing going. Don't even matter if I get one view, if I get one listen, don't matter. I'm going because this is what I feel in my heart to do. And I'm going to keep rocking with it. But yeah, thanks again. Thanks again. I really appreciate it, man. I'm not going to sit here and talk and just ramble on about that. But man, I just can't say thank you enough. Um, Ryan Sparkman for editing the videos. Who else? Mike McKinnon for the headshot you see behind me. My brothers, man, who have encouraged me, who have been pushing me to continue this thing. Man, I appreciate it so much. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into episode 3, y'all. This episode 3. I'm gonna do my best not to tell y'all what episode it is every time I come on, but it's a habit right now. But yeah, episode 3. We dealt with being too comfortable. We dealt with being how to get unstuck. Man, I hope and I pray that has blessed you so far. I can truly say it definitely has blessed me and has kept me focused and disciplined and all the above, man. So I hope it bless you guys. So tonight, man, I don't even know what the topic's gonna be. But we're gonna roll with it. It's almost midnight, y'all. It's almost midnight, and I was laying in bed, about to close my eyes, man. I just felt this urge to get up and come record for y'all because I want to keep it going. I want to stay consistent. So when I feel it, hey, lights, camera, action. All right. But man, I just want to just jump in. Man, I was thinking about this earlier today. I am so tired, y'all. I really had this kind of like one of those what you call it, an epiphany, if you will. One of those moments where you're just kind of really evaluating your life and just looking over your life, man, and like, yo, like, man, I missed this moment, I missed that moment. I could have did this better, I could have done that better. And man, I can tell y'all, yo, I am so tired. I'm not even talking about because how late it is. I'm talking about because just mentally. You ever like been tired mentally, like just drained, like, man, how am I? You feel like you are running on fumes. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man, from the outside looking in, you could look at my life and be like, man, everything is good. You can think that all is well. The finances are straight. He's in a good mental space. And the sad part about that is you could look at from the outside looking in and you could be wrong, right? Because many of us, we look, right, just through our own lens and we can only see what the person is showing us, right? And so I've been, we all learn, put it this way, we've all learned to cover, man, our struggles, right? We've all learned to hide what's really going on internally because we don't think people want to hear about our struggles. Now, I'm not saying you will go around telling everybody your struggles and the things that you're going through, because I know that everybody cannot handle that. But what I'm saying is, even those who are close to us, we have a tendency to hide our real struggles because we want people to think that we have it all together, that our life is great, we have no issues, but all the while we are battling mentally, or we are battling. It could just be with a struggle that you've dealt with for so many years. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys tonight, and I've shared this before, but man, I struggle with pornography. I was introduced to it at 11 years old by some older people, right? And man, I struggled and I battled with that thing for years and years. You ever struggle with something for so long, like you can't remember your life before it became a struggle? Like that's how long I've battled with pornography. I don't even remember my life without it, which is crazy, right? But I became very good at hiding it because I think of it like this, right? think about show and tell. Remember show and tell in school, right? You had show and tell in school. For me, we didn't have resources, a lot of resources, if you will. So there was not a lot in my home that I wanted to bring to school and show everybody. Um, but it's like show and tell. We show people what we want them to see, and then we have a good story to go along with it. I've never seen somebody bring something to school for show and tell, and it was something bad, and they had a horrible story to go along with it, right? So it's like that with our lives. We play this show and tell. I'm going to show you what I want you to see, and then based off what you see, you figure out the story, right? You figure out, you decide if it's good, but I'm going to give you the good part. So I hope that you think that it is good. And so we hide those things, that we struggle with because we don't want people to view us any differently. Y'all have my notes, man, loaded. So I don't want to just ramble and ramble. But yeah, so it's those struggles, man. It's those things that we battle internally. Listen, for some it could be alcohol, for some it could be drugs, for some it could be pornography, for some as well. It could be bitterness, it could be anger, it could be unforgiveness. Just to name a few. And that thing has consumed us. It has consumed you, right? For so long. Like, you've been struggling with that thing for so long. You ever heard somebody say, man, this is just who I am? But no, in reality, you have allowed your environment to shape you into that person. And because you can't remember who you were without that thing, it continues to be a struggle. You don't even know who you are. That's how long. It's like having a birthmark, right? Birthmark is from the day you're born. Like, I have a birthmark. I don't remember not having one. So it's a part of me. It's a part of me, right? And so that's how we take our struggles. If we make it a part of us to the point to where if somebody calls us out on it, we get defensive. We ready to fight. We think they coming at us. They taking shots. All those things, because it feels like it is a part of us. In reality, it is not a part of you. It is something that you picked up along the way, right? A struggle, something that we struggle with internally. It's something that we picked up along the way. And for many of us, we don't really remember when we picked that thing up. Like for me, because pornography, is visual, I remember it like it was yesterday. But for some, like I said, it could be anger, bitterness, so on and so forth. You may not remember the exact moment or exactly what happened. And some of us, some of you can remember the exact moment, the day that it happened, where you were, who you were with, the whole thing. And you have been struggling with that for so long now, right? I get why in 1 Peter 5:8, it says, I'm going to read this. It says to be sober, be vigilant, keep awake, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking. That word seeking means he's plotting against life, whom he may devour. The word devour means to drown or swallow up. In the Message Bible, it says, keep a cool head, stay alert. The devil is poised to pounce and would like nothing better than to catch you napping. Let's be real. How many of us live our lives according to this truth right here? Like we live our lives according to the scripture, that we have an enemy who is plotting against our life, who is looking to drown us, who is looking to swallow us up. If we're honest, we do not live our lives with this in mind. Real talk. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be again. This is me. I know I don't live my life like this every single day. Like, I have a real enemy who is plotting against my life. Most of the time, I'm just going about my day as if everything is going to work out, as if I'm not going to have any issues. I'm not going to have any struggles. I'm not going to have any battles, that everything is going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. Some days I live my life as if everything is going to be great. I don't live it, in a way where I'm vigilant, where I'm on guard, where I'm watchful. I'm not saying, paranoid or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, understanding that there is a very real enemy that's looking to drown me. I don't live my life like that. And if we're honest, many of us don't. It's like when we were preparing to go to Iraq. Man, we went through about, I would say, 6 to 8 months of nothing but training and preparation. Every single day we were training and we were preparing. Why? Because we understood that once we hit the soil in Iraq, that we were going to have an enemy who was going to be plotting against us every single day. Now, what would have happened if some of us would have been like, we'd have got all that information, all that training, and would not have applied any of it? And that's how many of us are. We love a good word. We love an encouraging word. We love a motivational word. We love an emotional word. But many of us only love to hear it. We don't apply it. We do not apply it. We are very good listeners, but we are horrible at doing. Let's just be real. And this is why many of us are still struggling. I don't know about y'all, but man, I don't want to struggle with some of the things I struggle with for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to be perfect. Life's going to be just great every single day. But yo, after a while, it should no longer be a struggle. After a while, it should be, yo, I'm over that. I'm past that. I'm good. I'm straight. No, I'm not going back down that road. Like, it should get to that point. Like, okay, again, let's go back to the athlete thing. If I play basketball or football or whatever sport I play or I love every single day, I should get better. I should get better. If I shoot free throws every single day, I should be a really good free throw. I should not struggle shooting free throws. That's just what it is. After a while, those things shouldn't be a struggle because I have prepared. I have prepared myself for it to not be a struggle anymore. This is not a battle anymore. When it comes, I'm able to move past it quickly because guess what? I'm vigilant. I'm awake, right? The message Bible said he wants to catch us napping. He wants to catch us sleeping. And real talk, many of us are still asleep or we sleep. We are sleeping. Like, you ever have somebody, go back to the whole not doing thing. You ever had somebody, or you ever gave somebody some great advice? Like, you like, yo, that was some great advice, man. I would take that one myself. And they like, hey, man, I really appreciate it. But they don't do anything. You ever had somebody like that? They don't do nothing. And you like, man, why why ask me? Why would you ask me for advice? I give you good advice, and then you thank me, but you didn't even do what I said. You didn't even apply any of it. I thought about this, y'all. When I think about all of the motivational teachings I've heard or speakers I've heard, with all of the word that I received in church, with all the great advice I've gotten from people, you know, with all of the valuable information I've received, if I would have just applied, let's go with 20%, I would be so much further in life. If I would have applied 50%, I would be way further along. Again, we love hearing. We love hearing. Man, we love it. Oh man, that was good. That was, you be in church. Hey man, that was a good word, right? Hey, he teaching up here, Doc. Go ahead. We encouraging all that. And we walk out. And if we're honest, we don't apply nothing that we heard. Nothing. We can repeat it. We can share it with somebody else. We can have a great conversation about it. We can post it on Facebook. We can post it on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, whatever social media you like to use, Snapchat, whatever it is. We can post it. We can share. Hey, we like, share. We subscribe to it. But that's as far as we go with it. We do not apply it. Church is the only place that we go to receive information that we rarely use. That's scary. And if we be honest, it's not really the only place. There's a lot of places that we go to get a good word. We, again, listening to this, it could be great for, hey, this is a great word. But many of us are not going to apply. Many of us are going to, again, like, share, subscribe, and that's it. Like, yo, we have to listen, if we want to stop struggling, learn to apply what you're learning. If you want to not be in the same place that you were last year, or even, let's say 6 months ago, like, yo, the information that you hear, take the information and apply it. Man, listen, I was when I was thinking about having these thoughts earlier today about my life and man, how I wish I would have done more and how I want to do more and I got to do more. Like after a while, oh, that sounds good. Like after a while, I got to do something. And many of us, we are just okay with complaining about our lives. We're completely comfortable with complaining. You want to know why? Because we like the attention that it brings. We like the attention that our complaints bring. So if I keep complaining about my life to my friends, to my family, then guess what? And they're telling me, oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, you're going to be all right. Oh, it's going to get better. After a while, it's like, yo, is it? Man, I've learned there are some people who don't want their lives to be better. There are some people who they say they want their lives to be better, but they ain't willing to put the work in to help it get better, to make it better. And I think that's sad that we know the information, but we're not applying. We're not applying. Imagine somebody say, hey, check it out. I'm giving a class on how to become a millionaire in 30 days. It is guaranteed to work. If you apply what you learn in this course, is guaranteed to work. I have evidence. I have proof. This has worked for other people. They can tell you that what I'm telling you is 100% legit, right? Here's the scary part. Many of us will go to it and we will take great notes and will not even use it because we become so used to hearing. We become so used to just hearing things and not really using those things. And I think it's sad that if you were to evaluate where you were, let's just go back 5 years and you go 5 years and like you still have not done more, like you haven't reached another level in your life, there is something very, very wrong with that. Because I know for a fact that in that 5 years, you've gotten some information that could have taken you to the next level, but you did not apply it. It's just what it is. Like it's sad. It's sad to say, but this is reality that many people are okay with just listening, and many people are okay with complaining, and many people are just okay with having a conversation about what they heard. But there's only a few that's going to do something with it. There's only a few that's going to do something with the information that they heard. I told my daughter this the other day. I was like, yo, just imagine if you just take if you just would have done, half of what I've told you to do when it comes to track, when it comes to your academics. Like imagine if you would have done half, not even everything I said, just 50%. How much better would you be academically? How much better would you be as a track athlete if you did half? And now I understand that she's a teenager, so teenagers' perspectives don't really go that wide, right? They are pretty much tunnel vision people. I get that. But the sad part is there are a lot of people who are 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60 on up who, let's be honest, they ain't done half. Many haven't even done 20. And just imagine, just think about how many great sermons, how many great lectures, how much great information that you've taken in over the course of your life. Yo, this hit me like a ton of bricks, man. Because it's for me too. I'm like, yo, man, if I would have just applied 50%, like, yo, like, man, I could easily be a millionaire. Like, real talk, y'all. If you just applied 50% of the good financial advice you received, many of us could be 6 figures, saved, 7 figures. Some could even be 8. It could be 8. But we just, and again, yo, I can't even tell you, why that is. I mean, we could chalk it up to being lazy. We can make a lot of excuses for why we haven't done anything with the majority of the information that we have received. There's a great excuses too. Life. Listen, I'm telling you, life don't stop. It don't stop life. People don't stop peopling. It's gonna keep coming. Time gonna keep flying. It's not stopping. So no matter how many excuses that we have, guess what? Nothing's changing. All of our excuses, nothing's going to change. We're going to have the same distractions. We're going to have the same issues, the same struggles, all that. Nothing's changing. So the question is, what do you do? What do you do knowing that life is going to keep life? And what do you do with that? The distractions, exhibit A, right? Phone. The distractions going to keep coming. It's not going to stop. Yo, and I don't know about y'all, but man, I am tired. Like I'm over the complaining. Like, and this is for me. I'm because I complain. I'll complain. I'll vent. Right. And honestly, I don't really vent to like a lot of people. Really, nobody. I'll just kind of think about stuff like on my own. And in my head, I'm having all these complaints about, man, why? Marlon, come on, man, you gotta be better. Hey, yo, man, let's go. Let's keep working. Hey, man, you want to achieve this? Let's get up. Hey, let's get up and let's do something. Hey, let's be productive. Let's be productive today. Hey, no. Stop complaining. Stop. Listen, I was sharing with my brother, last week. He was asking me about the podcast, right? And I was sharing with him like, yo, like, man, it's been tough. It's been tough. Like, starting, it has been tough. And then not trying to, but taking notes, and then not only that, but taking enough notes that's gonna last, a good 30, 45 minutes. And then setting up the lights, and then setting up the camera, and then recording and talking to a camera for however long. Like, man, yo, it's been real tough. And then posting on social media and making sure it's on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and all the above. And I'm like, man, like, yo, this is really a lot. And yo, after about 2 minutes of me telling him all the difficulties in doing a podcast, yo, I heard, shut up. That's what I heard. Shut up. Stop saying how hard it is. Stop talking about how hard it is. Stop complaining about how hard it is. And yo, this is me, right? And I'm sitting here like, huh? Like, but I'm just like, yeah, but what you're doing is you're creating excuses. And I'm like, what do you mean, Holy Spirit? What do you mean? You're creating excuses. What you're doing is that you're rehearsing your excuses. So the moment you quit, guess what you told everybody? How hard it was. So stop complaining. You said that you wanted to do something. You said you wanted to do more. You said you want to start a podcast. So guess what? Here we are. So stop telling people how hard it is. And yo, I have to take a step back, because that can come across kind of harsh. Like, yo, I'm not like, no, but it's really, you're rehearsing. And many of us rehearse. Like when we complain, we're rehearsing the excuses. So if somebody says, hey, why didn't you? Guess what? You've already told them. You already complained. We've already complained about it. Like, that's what it is. You've complained so much that now people don't have to ask you why you quit. Hey, why'd you quit doing that? They don't have to ask anymore. Why? Because you've been telling everybody how hard it was, how bad it was. And yo, you just gave out all your excuses and your complaints. It's like you're doing it beforehand so you don't have to do it later. And that's why I heard, shut up. Cause you're laying a foundation of quitting before you even quit. Because the more you keep complaining about it, guess what happens? When it gets a little tough, when your views are not up as high as you would like them to be, right? You're gonna quit. Now guess what you're gonna say? Well, it was hard, you're gonna go back to what you already said. And yo, like that hit me so hard. And so I've tried to make it a point over the last 4 or 5 days to not complain about this. Like I said, I was in the bed ready to go to sleep. And yo, I heard, hey, get up and record. Nope, get up and record. I already had my notes typed out. I just haven't recorded. Get up and record. And guess what I was like, man, I'll do it. When I get up in the morning, I'll do it first thing in the morning. Nope, get up and record right now. No. Let's see how bad you really want to do. Let's see how much you're willing to sacrifice. If you can't sacrifice in these moments, then you're not going to be able to sustain this thing. So whenever you feel the urge to do it, listen, this is somebody out there, yo. Whenever you feel the urge to do that thing, do it in that moment. Don't, I'll do it later. Oh, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Don't do that. Get up and do something. Get up and do something. Stop complaining. Listen, if you've been complaining about where you are, if you've been complaining about your life and whatever else, and you have struggled with, let's just say, depression, you struggle with anger, you struggle with bitterness, you struggle with unforgiveness, you have struggled with pornography, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is that's been your struggle. Yo, now is the time to get up and do something. Don't struggle your whole life with the same thing. And listen, I'm not trying to minimize struggles. But yo, at some point, you got to say, man, enough's enough. I got to do something. Get up and do something. At some point, you got to take on that mentality. At some point, you should be using the information that you've been hearing. You should start applying what you're hearing. Yo, because we're going to we're going to be held accountable for all of the stuff that we've heard and we've done nothing with. Think about that. Every word you receive, every encouraging word you have received in your lifetime, every a great piece of advice you have received, every prophetic word, every motivation, whatever it is, financial advice, whatever it is, like, yo, do something. Like, do something. Y'all, this is what I keep hearing. Do something. Yo, stop talking about it. Man, you ever met people like that? Like, they talk about a whole lot, man. You like, bro, do something. Just like, I mean, think about it, like when you were in high school or grade school, whatever the case may be, right? And somebody was fighting. All they just in each other's face talking. After a while, like, yo, do something. We had this thing where it was like, yo, whoever touched my hand, bat it. That's how we used to try to get in the fight, because we got tired of listening to them argue and listening to them say what they're going to do to each other, but nobody is doing anything. Like, yo, this is where we are, y'all. We got to start doing something good. I'm sorry, y'all. This is man. This is the hard truth. This is the hard truth. We got, yo, like, man, yo, I struggled with pornography for too long. I'm like, yo, I gotta do something about this, man. That's how I was. I gotta do something. This can't be, this can't be me. This can't be a part of me forever. I gotta do something about this, man. I gotta change something. I gotta do something different. I refuse to die with this struggle. Like, I don't think anybody wants to die in their struggle. I hope nobody does. But don't be so naive to believe that if you don't do anything that is going to change. Yo, I heard this saying years ago. I know many of us probably already heard it. If you want something you never had before, you got to do something you never done before. Just what it is. I don't want to be a good complainer. Anybody want to be like, you just want to be a good complainer. You want to complain for the rest of your life about where you are and how it's everybody else's fault. And nothing's on you. It's everybody else that's the problem. Man, because I know it's not, we're not meant to struggle with these things forever. We're not meant to stay in those places forever. That's why I said, yo, hey, be vigilant, man. Be sober. Don't go to sleep now. Cause your adversary is plotting against your life. He's searching for something. He's looking for something. He's looking for something. Yeah, he's not. It says he's seeking. He looks for the things that he looks for the thing that he can use to drown us. Think about that. He's looking for the thing that he can use to drown you in life. That's what he does. What can I use to drown Marlon in life? What can I use to keep him down, to hold him down? What's there? What has his environment created? Either in environments that I chose to be in, or environments that I just happen to be in. What can I use? Man, I heard one guy say, if you were the enemy, right? If you was an enemy of yourself, what would you use against you? Think about that. If you were your enemy, what would you use against you? That's so powerful to me. What would I use against myself? Yo, man. Man, we gotta do something, y'all. We gotta get up and do something. Like, we can't stay down forever. We should not want to stay down forever. Matter of fact, this right here, this called get up, man. Get up, yo, and do something more. Like, let's quit complaining. Let's stop making excuses. Let's stop faking the funk with each other. Yo, be real about where you are. Be real about where you are in life. Be real about where you are in life. It's okay. Like, yo, it's okay. If you got a good circle, you got a good team around you, man, yo, you should be able to be honest. Like, this is where I am, yo. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm struggling with, man. Fam, I need you to help me. I need somebody. I need who really on my team. Who's really on my team? Who's here to help me? And who's here just to watch me suffer? Who's here to just be who just here for like along for the ride? Because here's the scary part, y'all. There are some people that's rocking with you, that's with you because you're doing worse than they are. Ooh, man, that hurt. Like some people are like that. Some people like that. Hey, yo, I'm rocking with them because they worse off than I am. So they made me feel good about myself. Those are ones that when you start to like, yo, I gotta get better. I gotta do better. Them the ones that start calling, hey, you think you better than everybody else. Those people, those are the ones who were rocking with you when they thought they was doing better than you. And then the moment you started like, yo, I'm coming out there, I'm getting up, fam. I'm getting up, I'm doing something. Then they like, yeah, hey, what you doing, man? You think you better than everybody else? Where you been? Oh, you too good to hang with us, huh? Those are the people that was not rocking with you to see you do great. Boom, red flag right there. You want to know red flag when it comes to friendship? That's it right there. That's it. Those people, they gonna show you who they are. What did I tell you? They gonna like when you start to apply, when you listen to this and the first two episodes that we had so far, yo, and you start applying those things, yo, they gonna show you. They gonna show you. Yeah, I went with you because I wanted to see you make it. I was with you because you made me feel great. I love hearing you complain because the more you complain, the more the more good I felt about my life. But yo, nah, it's time to get up, man. It's time for us to get up. It's time for us to get up and do something. Stop complaining. Stop talking about it. If you listening to motivational podcasts, yo, don't just listen. Do something with it. Like, yo, because I'm gonna be honest, I love motivational speeches and yo to get hype stuff and the stuff is gonna get me all, yeah, let's go. But man, after a while, it's like, yo, but I don't see no fruits of what I'm listening to, which means I gotta do something. Boom. We got, yo, get up, man. I hope this helps somebody tonight, man. Get up. It's like the corner man in a fight, and the dude get knocked down. Right? Hey, yo, get up. Y'all seen Rocky? Rocky kept getting up. It's so unrealistic, but you know what it is. Hey, he kept getting up though. He kept getting up. He kept swinging. He kept punching. Like, nah, I prepared for this battle. I prepared for this war. I already knew you was coming because I saw you with your gloves on. I knew what time it was. So I ain't going out without a fight. That's how we gotta be here. If you struggling with something, yo, whatever it is, yo, man, get up and fight, man. Stop letting your adversary just keep putting hands on you. Get up and do something. Because he ain't going away. He not stopping. He not. You ever seen the movies, right? You see the two guys fight and then the good guy knocked the bad guy down and he think it's over with. You're like, bro, no. You need to keep whooping him until you know for sure he out. He dead. They always get up, right? They always like, bro, why ain't you hit him one more time in the head? You should have shot him one more time. Nah, he done came. That's how Freddie and Jason have stayed alive so long. Man, you better keep kicking them jokers. That's how we gotta be. We gotta keep fighting. Like, nah. You wanna come here? And you wanna try to wreck shop with me? Okay, let's go. Nah, I've been I'm sober, fam. I'm sober. I'm awake. I'm wide awake too. Let's go. You about to come in here and wreck shop on me? I've been struggling this thing too doggone long. I'm tired of struggling. Nah. Not no more. Not me. Right? You got the wrong one. Like, that's how we gotta be. That's how we gotta be. Like, yo, like, get up. Take what you've heard. Take what you've heard, man, and use it and watch. Like, yo, just watch the results of your life. Watch the fruit of your life. Watch in 6 months from now, how much better you gonna be. Like a year from now, how much better you gonna be. The stuff you struggle with in 2023, you're not struggling with no more. Like, yo, no, it shouldn't be like that, man. People die every day in their struggle. Every day in their struggle. Things they should have beat years ago, but just didn't have to fight, man. Didn't have to fight. Yo, we got to get some fight about us, man. We living in a time where we can't afford to stay down too long. If you watching anything on the news, like, we can't afford to stay down too long. We can't. Like, man, there are so many people that need us to keep going, to keep fighting, man. If you got kids, yo, your kids need you to keep fighting. Family need you to keep fighting. Friends, they need you to keep fighting. Like, there are people that need you to keep fighting. Like, yo, man, get Yo, get up, get up, get up, get up. I know I'm not saying that it gets I'm not saying that it's easy, but it gets easier for sure. The more you prepare, the easier it gets. The more you apply, the easier it gets. I hated every second in Iraq, but I was prepared for it. I was prepared because when we had our little trainings, Marlon was locked in. Sergeant Sparks was locked in. Like, shoot, if I was sleepy, I'm standing up. I'm getting all this. Cause guess my enemy he ain't about to get the upper hand on me. Nope. Whatever they teaching me, I'm learning. I'm taking good notes. I'm asking questions. Yo, call on me. Can you show me that again? That's how all of us were. We was ready. We was like, yo, we don't want to go. But since we got to, we gonna make sure we ready. Like, I think that's how we gotta be. I'm not saying we shouldn't enjoy the struggle, but since it is, like, yo, hey, I'm ready for it. Every day I'm ready for that thing. Every single day I'm ready for it. I know it's coming. I know it's gonna come try to test me. I know it's coming back looking to use against me. But hey, I'm ready for it. I'm vigilant. I'm awake. He ain't gonna catch me sleeping. He ain't gonna catch me napping. Nope. I'm done. I'm done struggling with this thing. I'm getting up. I'm fighting. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on his head, fam. He gonna have to try somebody else. Like that has to be our mentality. That has to be our mentality, yo. Get up, man. Man. Yeah. That's what I was feeling tonight, man. I mean, it was crazy because I'm in the bed and I heard get up. I'm thinking he talking about me. He's like, nah. I need you to talk about this right here. Tell them that I said to get up. Get up. Dust yourself off. Let's go. Let's not struggle with this thing no more. Let's go ahead and apply what we've been learning. And hey, let's beat this thing, man. Let's beat it. Because there's people that need us. There are people that need you. And so, yeah, that's what I want to leave everybody with tonight, man. Those who are listening, who tune in, who rock with me. Yo, like, man, get up, and let's go. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. All right. So yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Get up, man. Let's do something. Do something. This world needs us. Your family needs you. Your children need you. Your spouse needs you. If you're married, your friends need you. So man, I challenge you, whatever we have been struggling with, it could have been for a year. It could have been for 5. It could have been for 10, for 20, however long. Like, yo, like let it not be a struggle no more. Let it not be our excuse anymore. Like, yo, let's fight this thing. Let's get up and fight this thing. All right, let's get up and fight. Let's get up and do something. All right, I love you guys so much. I pray that this blesses you. I really do. Don't forget to like, subscribe to like. I said, Lord help me, I can't talk. To like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. Again, you can find me on Spotify, and also Apple Podcasts. Like, subscribe, and share. All right. Love you guys. God bless y'all. Until next time, I'm out.